Most automakers are backing away from diesel, but Mazda has just announced details of a European version of the new 3.3-liter inline-six aimed at its CX-60 premium SUV. Called the e-Skyactiv D, it will join the 3.0-liter plug-in hybrid petrol powertrain, and finally, the regular petrol engine, in the European CX-60 lineup as part of what Mazda calls a multi-solution approach to meeting customers' different needs. The new bike is available in two options: a 197 horsepower 200 PS version for the rear-wheel drive SUV version, and a 251 horsepower 254 PS upgrade, which is only available if the buyer chooses the CX-60, which is equipped with the Mazda i-Active all-wheel drive system. Both derivatives feature 48 volts mild hybrid assist and a combustion technology called distribution-controlled pre-mixed compression ignition that helps achieve thermal efficiency of over 40%. The 251 horsepower engine helps the all-wheel drive CX-60 reach 62 miles per hour 100 km per hour in 7.4 seconds, making 53.3 mpg 44.4 mpg US on the WLTP cycle and emitting 137 grams per kilometer CO2. Mazda didn't say how slow the base engine was, but said the result was an efficiency increase of 57.6 mpg to 48 mpg US and a reduction in Colorado 2 output to 127 grams per kilometer. In addition to a 6-cylinder layout that makes it smoother than the inline-4, Mazda claims the new 3.3 delivers smooth and quiet engine tones, while delivering a clean and attractive sound, and also says the lightweight construction means it weighs approximately the same as the 2.2-liter diesel engine found on the CX-5. It should be underlined that this mini diesel renaissance is targeted at Europe. The CX-60, its undisclosed sibling the CX-80 and the e-Skyactiv diesel engine won't be coming to the US, which will get the larger CX-70 SUV and the larger CX-90 designed specifically for the market. The first vehicle to ride on Mazda's new platform is here. While this CX-60 plug-in hybrid SUV won't be coming to the US, it will likely provide a close preview of the upcoming CX-70 hitting the market. As the name suggests, the CX-60 is bigger and more luxurious than the recently revealed CX-50. The CX-60 also uses the company's new architecture with an elongated engine layout meant to push Mazda upscale. It comes standard with a plug-in hybrid powertrain that uses a 2.5-liter petrol engine and a 134 horsepower electric motor. The total system output is 323 horsepower and 369 pound-feet of torque, and Mazda claims it will have an electric range of 39 miles thanks to a 17.8 kilowatt-hours battery pack. An 8-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive are standard. The styling of the CX-60 is a bit awkward from certain angles, but overall it looks like the bigger CX-5 with more chrome. Anticipate the CX-70 looks similar, but will be slightly wider and hope to have a more athletic stance. But even on the CX-60, the proportions of rear-wheel drive are obvious, as it has a long hood and a dash-to-axle ratio that ensures it won't be mistaken for a more mainstream crossover with a transverse engine-mounted and front-wheel drive-based platform. Mazda's interior is fine, but the CX-60's cabin looks taller than its current offering thanks to elegant materials for the dashboard and seats including woven textiles, Nappa leather and wood trim. The CX-60 is a 2-row model and the CX-70 will likely be 2. The CX-90 will follow later and we hope it will have 3 rows of seats and eventually replace the existing CX-9. While the CX-60 was launched in Europe only in a plug-in hybrid configuration initially, the platform will eventually support an inline 6-cylinder engine with a 48-volt hybrid system. Mazda has released some information about the upcoming powertrains, but we'll have to wait for the CX-70's debut to learn more about the specs of this engine in the US. Hope the CX-70 also offers this plug-in hybrid setup in the US. One of the newest weapons in Mazda's arsenal is the new CX-60 plug-in hybrid SUV, and now we got the chance to see it up close and in person thanks to our friends at Autonotion who toured the crossover during media presentations in Europe. There's a lot to talk about, but what really stands out about the CX-60 is that it's Mazda's first vehicle to sport a new architecture with an elongated engine layout that allows for both RWD and AWD configurations, as well as being the first finally offered with inline-six powertrains. This is all part of Mazda's push to offer more high-end vehicles, including a wider variant of the CX-60 called the CX-70 for the market and, according to rumors, a platform-related successor to the Mazda 6. As far as the CX-60 is concerned, this SUV is full of supple surfaces, offers good fuel economy, and can accelerate from 0-100 km/h 0-62 mph in just 5.8 seconds with a standard plug-in hybrid. The powertrain pairs a 2.5-liter four-cylinder engine connected to an 8-speed automatic with a 134 horsepower 100 kilowatts electric motor for a combined system output of 323 horsepower and 368 pound-feet of 500 Nm of peak torque. This is Mazda's most powerful production engine ever. In addition to the fast acceleration it offers, buyers will enjoy an electric range of up to 63 km 39 miles at 100 km/h 62 mph or less. It is a great combination of features and should excite buyers in the European market. Mazda plans to equip the engines for the CX-60 including a pair of straight sixes, a 3.0-liter e-Skyactiv X naturally aspirated petrol engine and a 3.3-liter diesel 6, which the company says weighs as much as 4 cylinders. Good job, Mazda. Both will be connected to a mild 48V hybrid system and will be available with rear drive as well. Have known that this SUV was coming for some time, but it proves that Mazda is really trying to outpace its weight. Even the base trim, the Prime line, gets a 12.3-inch infotainment system with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, as well as dual-zone automatic climate control and LED headlights. The unit taking a closer look here appears to be the Takumi trim, which sits at the top of the range. It features white Nappa leather, 20-inch wheels, as well as natural wood trim. All of these features are shown here. Also got a chance to see the spacious rear seats and cargo area with a total area of 570 liters 20.1 cubic feet as well. The interior has been described in the past as minimalistic, and have to agree. Instead of a dominant touchscreen or a collection of harsh corners and folds, the dashboard and center console are simpler and more straightforward. Expect the CX-60 to remain as a two-row model, while the larger CX-80 will debut with a third row and a similar design aesthetic for the European market and beyond. Here in the US, Mazda will launch a wider equivalent called the CX-70 as well as the larger three-line CX-90.